Thank you.
Thank you.
A lot of adversity as they made their crossing, or they felt challenged. It could be for any reason. You can nominate yourself and come up and tell your story as to why you think you deserve the Hard Yards Award, or you can nominate someone else who you've heard their story and you think that they had a pretty tough time of it. It's only open to the boats that sailed when the fleet left, not when the others left. So, anybody that wants to nominate themselves or someone else for Hard Yards, tell you a little story, come on up, just stand up now when you sing. You got one, let's go.
Come on, no regret.
The first day and a half, the autopilot wasn't holding course. We couldn't track where we were going, so we persevered with that. And then about day 3, wasn't it? The daughter came up and said, "Oh, I think we've got a crack up the front. You want to come and have a look?" So I thought, that doesn't sound good. And now, the day before we left, Seawind did an urgent repair on the bulkheads of our boat on the rear. So we thought, oh, okay, this is not good sounding. I went up and next to her bulkhead, there's about a 7.5 centimetre split and one going down the side, and I thought, well, that can't be good, this could be bad. So I marked it with pencil, marked it all out, went back a few hours later, and it's groined. So I thought, oh, this is a bulkhead, this is what they're fixing, this is not good at all. So phoned John, said, oh look, we've got a bit of a problem, it may not be nothing, it may be superficial, but it may be structural, we're not sure. So John was, straight away letting Peter Mott know, they all want us to go back. So we persevered with that. We managed to steer. Prior to that, we had a busted furler. We lost a day going the wrong way, coming back for that. Once we got all that sorted and we got all our split sorted, Killarney sailed through. So I radioed them and said, look guys, do you mind just staying close? We got a bit of a potential sinking here. So these guys tailed us for 3-4 days it was, yeah. So after we...
Which is probably more about the Killarney thing. So anybody that's had a tough time of it on the passage, I just want to say no regrets was on my list for Hard Yards, but it was on there for none of the reasons that they've just mentioned. Apparently there hadn't been any Sikaflex put in their hatches. It was like being inside a waterfall.
Every cupboard's full of water. After being frustrated with no autopilot, I went through all the configurations. No, I've got advice. If you ever see an option on your autopilot to reset, don't press it. Because then you have none. So then your hands stand for 2 days following these guys. Finally,
You were lucky.
A simple matter of closing the hatch. So start with a broken forestay the night before we arrived, and then get in between the channel that was the narrowest channel and the windiest day we had at 5 o'clock just before sunset, and we're looking for land, and all of a sudden the boy says, I see waves breaking. This isn't good. And I'm looking for land, and I think, wait a minute, this isn't New South Wales. We're looking for heads to go between. I'm thinking, this is not right. There's waves. So we realize, this is a reef. So we get in. We can't get the anchor down because we can't go any further, and the anchor's stuck because the chain has been so wrapped up in a ball, and both boys couldn't pull it loose. So we're drifting around in about a 30-meter spot between rocky shores, trying to get the anchor down. Noumea, and we see that the shaft has separated. The key, I see the key exposed on the shaft for the drive shaft. And I think this isn't right. The grub screws have come loose, the shaft has come loose, and there's no drive. Number 3. The expensive German.
In here though? Weren't you already here with all this happening?
Protected borders.
Still a piece of cake.
It's flooding here. It's flooding.
The German expensive sonar fuel gauge didn't measure the fuel, and I had no fuel. They weren't measuring the fuel right. That's it. That's it.
Alrighty, so Alec was also on my list. He says, we had 6 peanuts each for 3 days. They were that sick that they were just... So that was my Harlech one, that's why you're on my list.
Morning, and the 3rd, and the 4th, and the 5th morning, whilst making my mochaccino, it overflowed and ran down this hand 3 times. How do you put up with that?
It's just nothing compared with what you've been through. But I bumped into a couple of people today who lost their mast halfway, and I'm going to tell you, they did it tough. Bez and John on Catamaran. The outer stay broke, and they were really lucky that when it folded, the spreaders didn't go through the hull. It just, and they had a really hard time of it. But they wanted me to thank a few people, in particular Troy on Mint, because. Support, and they really appreciated that, because they were down. They were packing their grab bag. They thought they were going to the bottom. And anyway, it's a nightmare for them. They're going to be here for months.
So we might come back to that one, because that's on my Spirit of the Rally one. So Catamaran had some hard yards, but the nice side of that is the contribution by Mint. So we might move that one down the list. Anybody else for hard yards? Who reckons? Mate, sick for 3 days, yeah?
Yep. Skipper didn't sleep for 3 days.
That's a big one.
They discovered they had a 50-foot long shower below. Probably the head was the driest place in the boat. They've discovered their auto home only works for 8 hours a day. The other 16, they just hand steer. Tam is a very good compass steerer. So she doesn't look anywhere else except in front of the compass. Which is not really good apparently when you're seasick. Because if you throw up on the compass, it distorts the view. So the spirit of recovery is just amazing, and I think we're really proud of them.
And our washing machine wouldn't work at all.
So as I understand it, and I might have it wrong, but Steve and Sharon, this is a whole new world for them, like most of us it is, it has been at some stage. And Steve and Sharon decided that they'd like to bring someone along that was experienced that might be able to just help them out here and get them through. Have I got this right so far?
Gay boats, mate. Gay boats. That's what I say, gay boats. Put wheels on, I can fix
And
it.
Steve's experienced crew member succumbed to mal de mer seasickness in a big way. And Steve reckons he sat in that chair for 5 days. Getting instructions. Go that.
No.
Alrighty. So I'm going to call it because there's got to be some privilege here. The Hard Yards Award for the 2019 Go East Rally goes to Euphoria.
She said, you told me this was going to be the trip of a lifetime. This is just brutal. You bloody owe me. Next year we're going caravanning.
So I think what I'm going to do is go through and do the ones I've got here, because the reason I want you guys to talk is I may not have heard all the stories. Tried to get around and hear all the stories and stay up with it, but if I've missed anything here, please step up when I finish before we call. The other one I want to do, for a whole different reason, is Three Little Birds. Mark, where are you? Just stand up a minute. If you haven't all met Mark, Mark and Three Little Birds. For a whole different reason, but it made me smile when it was getting pretty ugly, and so that's a big plus for me. When we were having a little bit of a debate about when we're going to go and who's going to stay and who's going to go, we should go now, we should wait, we should go now, we should go no. Into my inbox comes this. And Mark says to me in the email, in the most bland way possible, I might go with these blokes. That's the email. We've got Three Little Birds. I think I'm going to go with these blokes. And I look at the attachment and it says, "Go now, yacht rally." But it doesn't end there. I thought that's cute. So I open it and start reading it. Go now, yacht rally, Australia to New Caledonia. What we offer? Well, pretty much, we'll tell you whatever you want to hear. You can leave in any weather, and if you do and you run into trouble, we will never tell you, I told you so. Got to catch a flight that's been booked? No problem. We can supply dodgy letters for your travel insurance provider saying you were delayed by terrorists. We keep costs down by offering no professional advice and have absolutely no safety procedures in place. So you pay for absolutely nothing at all and get stuff all in return. Today's Go Now Today's Go Now rally is leaving at midnight tonight, and every night for that matter. So you can slip out without clearing out. Bon voyage. I know those four guys on Killarney 1 were just getting on with it, and it would have been, at the time when that all went wrong, it wasn't comfortable. You would have just been looking to the end, you were halfway there, a little bit more, and thinking only a few hours to go, 48 hours, whatever it might be, and then to just pull it back and shadow that boat, that's what this community is about, in my opinion.
Yeah, and
So
that's
just-
what the rally's about. Like, we felt we had support. We were advised to go back, but we felt like we had support. Killarney was there. They were.
That gave you the confidence to go
And
on.
it gave us the confidence to be here today.
And so for mine, I feel it's Killarney 1. If anyone else would like to say something different that I'm not aware of, Please speak now or forever hold your peace. So without further ado, let's acknowledge Caledonia 1. The reason I wanted them all to come up because apparently they're firemen. I thought we might get a calendar shot. Well done, guys. Get the gear up. Nice. Well done. Well done. If you'd like to say anything, please feel free. Otherwise, retire.
No, well, we didn't do much at all other than just follow them. So they were doing it hard. We were actually quite right. So, enjoying it. We were quite happy to follow them. We were probably only about halfway across, I think, at the time. So it was, you know, probably 3 days out. So anyway, thank you very much. But we didn't do a lot.
Which I probably shouldn't make in this state.
Okay, everybody who wants to actually go and do a fashion parade of what you're wearing, with the prize. Where did Zephy go? Here we go.
You see the people of the world coming out to dance. There's the music in the air and there's some loving everywhere. In the night. In the night. Come on tonight, and we leave the others on the ride to paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't need to go to the gym now.
No, I don't.
There you go, Ian.